So the new routines and the new rules. The company is primarily concerned with the higher education. So in 1854, company decided to improve the system of vernacular education by introducing new rules or a new system or imposing routines, establishing rules and ensuring regular inspections. So in 1854, the Britishers want to regulate the system of education. They want to improve it. So the company came up with a proposal with a number of government pundits were given a charge of 4 or 5 schools. So they were made in charge of 4 or 5 schools. The task of the Pandit was to visit the Patashala and try and improve the standard of teaching, which means the Britishers felt there is no proper system in the Indian education. The Patashalas are not having good standard of teaching. So they assigned few Pandits to check the Patashalas and try to improve the standard of teaching. Each Guru was asked to submit a periodic report, means for every 15 days, for every month, like that a specific time is given and they have to submit a report basing on that period, and they have to have classes according to regular timetables. So here first time there was a concept of regular timetable has been introduced in the schools, which was absent in the traditional system. Teaching was based on textbooks and learning was to be tested through a system of annual examinations. So they introduced textbooks, they brought annual examinations in place to check the knowledge of the children. Students were also asked to pay fees regularly, attend regular classes, sit on a fixed seats, and obey the new rules of discipline. So the new changes which have come after the English educational system or English companies which wanted to introduce changes and establish the control over the educational system and raise the standard of system of education. One, they have appointed government pundits who will be the in charge of 4 to 5 schools. The task of the Pandit is to visit the schools or the Pathshalas and try to improve the standard of teaching. Then each Guru have to submit a periodic report and take the classes according to the regular timetables which are given by the educational department. Teaching has to be based on textbooks. Earlier, there are no textbooks. Teachers used to remember the text and they used to dictate, and students used to learn, write, and learn the text. On contrary to that, the English companies wanted to introduce textbooks and they want them to test the learning at the end of the year through annual examination. And they have to pay regular fees, they have to attend the classes regularly, they have to sit at a fixed place, and they have to obey the new rules of discipline. These are the new routines and new rules which were brought into place. So Pathshalas which accepted the new rules were given some amount of grant by the government. They encouraged such kind of schools to have a permanent building. They gave some fund. But the consequence of the new rules and routines was earlier children from the poor peasants had been able to go to the Pathshalas since the time was flexible for them. They never used to have classes during the time of harvesting season. They never used to have any strict and hard rules to be placed at that time. They used to go as per the local needs. There is flexibility in the Oriental system of education. But because of the new system, they demanded regular attendance. They even during the harvesting time, when the children of the poor families had to work in the fields, they would not be able to attend the classes regularly. They were also asked to pay the fees. And in case if the children fail to come to the school because their families need them and they have to work in the fields, they were considered as they are not interested in education, they don't want to learn or study. That is how they were understood, or let us say it misunderstood, because of their financial condition.